Oh my god, come into focus. Hello! Please stay in focus. I don't know how this camera works. Welcome to Ningyo Bingo, where you keep collecting dolls, but you never seem to win the game. Oh man, what is this? Chat capture. I always have to set this thing up each time. I should figure out how to do it on the waiting screen. Wait, that is certainly not right. I have, no, that's not the right URL. Let me try that again. Properties. Okay. There we go. Now we have this right. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Disney Ily because I happened to get another Disney Ily doll. Because on this magical last day of the month, that is the 29th of February, which 2024, which shall forever be known as as Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Day. I don't have a lot of motivation to play the game quite yet because in my brain I have this block because I haven't finished sculpting the cloud head I want to sculpt, so it's not quite there yet. I've got that block. So through this little mental block that I've been doing a lot of other crafting and paying attention to other little things, and these little things also happen to be fashion dolls. Last time I showed you a few that I picked up through thrifting. I showed you the one Disney Ily doll that I opened up and like her a lot. This is I Love Ursula. She is very cool. So I then got a coupon for my birthday in addition to free shipping, so put them both together and we have a happy Becca buying dolls with free shipping from the Disney store, because shipping there is always like $8 and up, so which understandably, like most, especially toys and the like, are going to be in like packages and boxes and stuff, so, and they got to pay their people to pack them and ship them at that volume, so makes sense. There is no true thing as free shipping. It's just somebody else is paying it for you and eating that cost. As a reminder. There's a local Asian market, and I got this Ken flavor, not Ken flavor. It's actually like white sparkling tea white grape flavor, which is actually delightful. It's not too many calories, 110, but I thought this was just delightful. So there was two dolls that I wanted to get. First of all, I wanted to get an original Disney Ily release. I already did the box opening myself because I just didn't want to wait, and I didn't want a Shizu Hassan to happen where I just have it there for years sitting in the corner. I didn't want that, so I wanted to open her. So I did. And I found some things starkly different between the two dolls, so I wanted to show that off. But I also got one other doll, which is their main line of dolls, which is the princess dolls. Now, the princess dolls have come a long way because they now all have unique face sculpts. And you can see here, even on the packaging, it displays the elbow joint and the wrist joint, which was really cool to me. I really liked Snow White because she has this very, like, of the time she was produced, hairstyle and the like, and I feel like she could go into some vintage clothing and look pretty baller, especially with that bright red lipstick and everything, and she's got this side glance that's pretty cool, actually. So I thought it'd be really fun to put her into different outfits and see how she would feel in contemporary and non-contemporary and etc. clothing. So one thing that Disney proudly talked about was making less wasteful packaging and reusable packaging, so when you're done you can bring her back out again. So this is what I saw when I opened the box, which is quite adorable. So there she is. Now the packaging is still like original and pretty and beautiful and fun, but it's kind of nice and unique. So she opens up, and then on the bottom, her feet are held in with a little tissue paper, and that tissue paper will help the ankles from getting kind of nicked up by the edge of the cardboard in there. So then she lifts out. No twist ties, not a million billion like little things to snip off to get her out of there. So you don't even need like an adult to like help you get it out of the box, which is not the same for the Disney Ily. I was sitting there and snipping. So we have this beautiful also brush. I haven't taken the brush out yet. Let me try it. Take the brush out and take a look. Let me see. I should be able to just kind of push this up. I don't want to futz with the packaging too much since she goes right back in it so nicely. I can probably save it all flat too, which is neat. So she can pretty much go back in the box without much of an issue. So that's pretty cool. So unique to this, which I haven't seen before, is there is design on the front and the back of the brush. Usually just on the interior of the brush it's very like blasé, but there is actually stuff on the front and back, including a castle. I wonder if they each have a different castle. That would be very, very cool. I don't know if that's Cinderella Castle or what. On the handle of the brush, it does say Disney Parks. If we can focus. I should just leave the camera properties, configure video, camera control, focus. We're gonna so now you should be able to see that it says Disney Parks for a second here. So now I can, man, where do they put all these things? Put the autofocus back on, apply. So that's quite cool. Hey there, is it your birthday today, girly? If so, happy birthday, my lady disdain, my Sandy. So I was fairly happy with most of the things on this doll, other than like the fabric itself is like costume quality. Like they did it and they minimized the seams by not having a seam, by like having the edge of this just be like seam savory stuff. So it's probably not going to fray in a short amount of time, but with some play it definitely would. And they do this cut down the center for that. And that was all fine. I was very happy because all you see in the pictures is these arms with the wonderful poses, because now you can actually give her, like, once again, she has this wonderful side glance, which is so pretty and so cute and so like vintagey looking, and her hair is styled with like some hard kind of hair gel. In Japan, the 1st. That's funny. I'm born on the 1st too. So you're the 1st of March, and I'm the 1st of February. So you have to actually wait an extra day this year. That's funny. We're both born on the 1st. Yeah. I mean, that's fair enough. It's hard to sit on a doll box opening for so long, and yeah, don't worry. This stream will end before your birthday shenanigans begin. So the underlayer is just a very simple fold over, very thin. Now, the nice thing about the fabric being thin is it's not overly bulky. The bad thing about the fabric being thin is that I don't know how long this stuff will last with a child playing with it. There's also sparkles, and I have not noticed too much glitter herpes about, but Yeah. So my only complaint about her, and the bodice itself is wonderfully fit. The Velcro in the back, it came like that. I haven't adjusted it at all. Is this the nice kind of Velcro where it's like this very short, hard Velcro with the short loops, which is nice because it has less of a tendency to like catch on doll hair and stuff because the loops are a little less out and grabby. But here would be the problem with, so like a lot of contemporary dolls, she comes with her own underwear. She comes with the most basic of yellow shoes. Did she have yellow shoes? Is that what she had? I don't even remember. But look at these scrawny little legs. Okay, she's got a lot of mobility there. They look like, is that a rubber band? I don't know how they peg together. It might be a rubber band in the center. So she has a lot of mobility there, actually. But the legs are just kind of sad looking. It's a very sad looking leg. But she's gonna look baller in some other outfits. Totally 100%. I might actually outfit swap her while we're here. Maybe I can give her Ursula's outfit or something. So that is her. So then the second doll I bought with my birthday discounts was this lovely lady, who is a Generation 1 Disney Ily, because she was on discount from $30 to $20. So she's a lot different, I realized, than the ones that they did for the 100th anniversary. I was also hearing that the manufacturer changed between the two of them. So first things first, let's see. I'll futz with the focus again. Focus. Focus. Configure video. Oh, come on. It's around here somewhere. Aha. Focus. We're going to focus on the dolls. Okay, we're focusing on the dolls. So these girls, the major difference just looking at them is, the first thing is that the lovely lady with more melanin here, she has inset eyes rather than painted on eyes. The painted eyes are just so pretty you can't see. I think they were saying Jakks Pacific is doing the new ones, and I think it was a different manufacturer for the old ones. But that's very cool. I wish I could change them out easily, like you could on a BJD, but it's not like she has a head cap or anything. When I opened her box, the there was like a little curl just kind of sitting on the bottom of the box, just bouncing around. But it's really cool. This kind of hair, these beautiful curls, these did not exist for dolls when I was a kid. I think there's a line of dolls out right now that it's called Naturalistas, and it's more of this stuff where you have these natural kind of curls and beautiful different like braids of curls and frizz and loveliness. When she came out of the box, the back of her head was like so flat. It was like that. It was so flat. So Jesse and I like scrunched it and tried to get it nice and round again and round again and round again. But yeah, she actually has little plastic eyes. I'll tap near. That's near the microphone. She has lots of cool accessories. The phone has beautiful painting of several different colors at a very small scale. It's very impressive how that is painted. In addition, it's very impressive how the shoes are painted. which look very great. Then we have a purse, which is very cool. Maybe Snow White will end up wearing her outfit, because I have a feeling, well, they're both gonna need to get down to their skivvies in order for me to show the differences between the two, because there's some fundamental differences of the performances of the posing of these two dolls. So on these, I was very interested when I saw that there was distressing on the jean fabric, because I wondered how that would work at this scale. So here you notice it's gone right through, but if you look into the armhole, there's actually this mesh fabric that they put on the inside, which is great because that means as you're poking your doll's arm through, it's not going to go through this and make you very annoyed as the fingers continually get caught in there as you try to push the arm through. So even though it has this distressing on the arms, it's not going to get caught as it goes through. And then it has this lovely embroidery. Like, what amazing details for a fashion doll for $20. That part I do like. Once again, shoes I do like. This one ankle though, her ankle be floppy in comparison. This one's like whatever. It's nothing. But I mean, it's designed to be a child's play thing. It doesn't matter too much. I just noticed she has rose earrings. Aw, that's cool. Those are cool earrings. Can you pull the earrings out? You can, so you could swap them around between your dollies. I don't think, nah, Snow White doesn't have any earrings, but that's cool. But yeah, let's see how Snow White looks in a contemporary dress real quick, just for funs. Oh, and potential cameo by Cat. Ah, yes, it is Cat. Pizza, you're just off camera. You're teasing everyone. They hear a cat. They hear me talking. Okay, we got your head. Okay. Yes? You coming into my lap? Yes, baby? You're half in, half out. You can do it. He's here to play. He's here to play with the dolls, too. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Hello. All right. See how Belle looks like in some contemporary clothing. Her legs are so like tacky, rubbery. Did all my Barbies used to feel like that? Because I guess the rubber just kind of gets, the rubber vinyl just kind of gets hard over time. It's been such a long time. Oh, she looks really cute in a different dress, actually. Check that out. Oh, and she has yellow shoes to match. Yeah, no, despite me hating her legs, she's gonna do some fun things fashion-wise. I want to put her in some cool stuff, some like 50s stuff, definitely. It's gonna be awesome. Are you scenting, Belle? He's scenting Belle. It doesn't smell like any cat yet, so he has to make it smell like him. Obviously. Okay. So, here's this girlie. She has double jointed legs and the one loose foot. Arms, about that. No double joint here. Wrist, kind of the normal sort of peg. It's a softer vinyl for the fingers, so it has some bend. It's partially how she holds her cell phone. It's cool that they have all their cool headpiece things, so that's really fun. So her leg wise, however, she can only bring her leg out like that far, and I actually, when I was playing with her yesterday, I managed to pop off one of her, there we go, I managed to pop off one of her legs. So that's what that looks like. It pops right back in very quickly though, so easy Easy on, EV off. I didn't mean to make some doll horror today. Are you just going to lay there, son? Is that where you are now? Okay. Fine, baby. In comparison, he's so mad I'm talking to people that are not him. We have this lovely lady, and I can just pull off her pants, and she has purple panties, and it's great. Totally different jointing. We already discussed the eyes being painted on. She can do a full split without it being disjointed. There's a long peg that goes from leg to leg, and I think it just enables that, which is great because she can sit down. Her knee is very tight though, just like so. Her knee doesn't have the double joint. It has a single pin and hinge, but she can sit very nice and proper. And she actually has like a little thing on the waistband that says Ily. So it's a little nice detail. It's a very nice high quality detail. Now, had I gotten this other doll first, I don't think I would have gotten another one because the between here and here, not as good. And then when they sit, it automatically crosses their legs. So she can't even, there's nothing to enable her to sit like a normal person would. It just doesn't work. I don't know if they upgrade. I gotta look at some videos to see if they upgraded the dolls for the newer girlies, but yeah, these ones are, they don't sit as well. I gotta look. In fact, we can look right now. Let me see. We can do web browser, window capture, properties. Yeah, we'll use this one. Let me just get it to the right window here. All right. So, how are we looking? Ah, I have broken everything. I see. Oh, doesn't work when I minimize it. I see. One moment. We'll fix this. We'll fix this in a second here. Extend. Just, it really doesn't want to do certain things without having a second screen on this stream thing. It just gets angry. It get angry. Okay, now I need to go back to the web browser and we should be in business other than me needing to resize things. All right. I ruined everything, but now I've fixed everything, so everything's fine, nothing is ruined. All right, good enough. So, oh wow, what is that? What is that? Anime Tanya, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let me see. I should get this chat window up here as well. It's around here somewhere. Ah, man. Okay, I need chat. These remind me of the player avatars in Dreamlight Valley. You know, they were released around the same time, so I could see that. Definitely. The one thing that they really make me happy about is that there's this thing in Disney World that's called Disney Bounding. Disney Bounding came about, I should probably put myself on screen for this. Boo, boo, boo. I know how to stream. Local Center 2. So Disney Bounding came about because there was an issue where adults couldn't wear clothes in the park except for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So because of this, people would figure out ways to represent their favorite characters, because as people grew more and more older, the generation that were going to the Disney parks was the generation that was in love with cosplay. So what came about from this is something called Disney bounding, where in the closest way, in casual clothes that you can, without actually wearing a costume, represent the character that you want to represent. So a lot of these outfits by the Disney Ily dolls just really remind me of like Disney bounding in a very fun way. I'm just, as we're doing this, I'm dressing her in just like something different. And once again, she's got like a rockabilly look. Like, this is pretty good. She should definitely have a shirt on underneath this, but like check out this girly. Check out this girly. I should turn down that light a little, which I can do from here. There we go. She's looking really good. Like come on. She's so cute. I wish her legs weren't noodle legs, but other than that, looking great. So yeah, so I love the culture of Disney bounding and the concept of Disney bounding and the idea of continuing to be able to play as an adult. So because of that, I love these dolls, and it was just a matter of time, especially because they launched fashion sets that were based on the parks. Oh, here came another unattached hair from my poor I Love Belle. I'm just going to call her Belle, but she's I Love Belle. But yeah, my cat is watching this as if it's a toy. I'm sorry, baby. You wants it. I'll put it on your head. How about that? Oh, he hates that. Oh, oops. Oh, I made him sad. I'm sorry, baby. What do you want to do about that curl? You want to eat it? Goodness. I mean, that's the usual answer for a cat. I don't think you should eat it. Whatever goes in must come out, my son. Here, have a nice hair tie to play with. Pizza. Honk. The cat removal crew has arrived. All right, so back to. Oh, it was like a little curl that came off of yeah, because it wasn't fully attached. I guess it wasn't rooted in all the way.
Don't eat doll hair, dummy. You want me to close this door?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not going to be streaming for that much longer.
So you want to see a cat?
Yeah. Oh, we can bring that to center again. Center. Okay. Here's a kitty. Oh, it's just a bunch of kitty limbs. Oh, he's a baby. Oh, he's a baby. He's a baby. Who's a baby? Is it you? Is you baby?
He might destroy your setup there.
He was already laying on just everything. It's just, this is normal. I just...
No.
There it goes. Okay. See, now you can see you better. Come on, towards the camera. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Good boy. Okay. Oh, he's purring. Baby, you gotta go. I gotta show the Disney Store website. Yes. Bye, baby. What are you doing?
Waving. Can't find him. It's hard to use a camera.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Come on, boy.
They're made of mirrors and magic. So, the Disney Store. Oops, what the heck? Apparently there's shortcuts on scenes. I did not know this. Web browser. Okay, so from here, if you put in the search bar Ily doll. So, first thing, there's a whole thing. There's Ily and Ily Forever. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the surprise. So I guess the Ily Forever dolls are the tinier 11-inch dolls. They're now on the second generation, which is kind of sort of the third generation. Now, looking at these guys, it looks like they have, so they have the inset eyes, and it looks like they have the same knees as the one I got before, which I'm kind of happy I grabbed one of them. This was the other girl I looked at and was tempted by because of the curly hair, but it's hard to pass over one that's a third off plus free shipping, which was why I ended up with the one I ended up with. They do have guide dolls. Because of the nature of their inset eyes, the wide eyes look a little weirder with the inset eyes, which means that the girls with the smaller eyes actually look a little bit better, which would be our Asian gal here. I think she looks quite good because her eyes are a little bit smaller and a little bit more almond shaped. They have, this new generation of dolls has face paint on, which is very cool. She also has these cool transparent effects and everything like that, plus the purple hair, so we can start to get some fantasy hair into the mix. Here is the unboxed version of the Space Mountain set. I have not opened mine yet. And then here's our big Thunder Mountain Railroad set, which is Thunder Mountain TBM. Very cute. And it has the goat and everything, and I love that. And the goat's on the little purse, and I love that. Super cute. There's even additional fashions for the guys, which is very cool. This one's villain inspired, which is very cool. Can't knock villains. The villains are good. It comes with a side pack, which is awesome. His face is very pretty. Was he Generation 1 boy? I don't remember seeing him. Is this all we have right now? I feel like there was more. Maybe they sold out of the old ones. So it looks like the new ones are that other color. So Forever dolls, or are they just not displaying them all? Huh. Let me see. Disney Ily. Sometimes when they do a free shipping campaign, they shop out of a lot of the other things. Oh, no. We found it now. We got them. So I don't remember if the boys were there for the older ones, but yeah, I think the older Caucasian girl also had some smaller eyes, which looked pretty good. But yeah, these guys, here's the Mad Tea Party. Like, look at that jacket. I'd wear that jacket in a second. Absolutely. Look at the painting on the boots. Custom print for the skirt here as well. Just so super cute. I love it. But, once again, these legs, and you can even see it here, there's like plastic flash left in the legs, which I was not that interested in. But the girls themselves, they each come with one of these little balloons. And the balloons have kind of like a random accessory in it, which is like almost like a little remit accessory. which I will show you now, because I forgot to earlier. So we'll bring our camera back to center. Camera. Focal center 2. I cannot tell. It is what it is. I can't tell. So, came with this fun little balloon, which I can't see here how my camera looks. Oh, it looks so much worse over there than it does over here. Hi, Climber. You want to be on camera too? Yeah? Yeah, buddy? It's the cat and dolls show. It's just going to be the cat and dolls show today. Yeah? Yeah? Uh-huh. You're happy, but you're mad I picked you up? Uh-huh. Poor baby. Bye, baby. Yeah? You look so sad. It's okay, honey. So, it comes with this, and you pop it open from the back. I thought it was going to be fully round. Like, there was some, like, something family dolls that were limited edition park dolls way back when. That was actually, like, a family of dolls and not just Barbie. So it actually had a mom and dad and 2 kids. So pop that open, and they actually had little balloons that were the right size, kind of Mickey-shaped balloons. Nowadays, they do balloons in balloons just to complicate it and, I guess, make sense that the rubber costs $30 more than it used to. So here you get a preview of all the little random Rementi style snacks you can get, which are once again indicative of snacks you can actually get in the Disney parks, which is totally cool. I'm a Disney parks geek, though they're killing it right now with nickeling and diming for everything that they used to do complimentary so that you would feel better about the big cost of the things you did. Okay, so I took out the random thing, but can we just appreciate for a brief moment that they printed specific tissue paper to wrap these in. They did these specific tissue paper to wrap these in, which is just amazing to me. And it's like well printed too. I mean, the art on the side of the boxes is gorgeous. And sorry I didn't save that for you, but the one I got was the Rice Krispie treat, the breakfast of many a child, or a snack that when everything else is a little bit too much. I think they were like $5.50 or $6.50 or something at the Disney parks nowadays. But yeah, these guys are good. So I got the Rice Krispie treats. They look good, gorgeous. The glossy chocolate looks glossy. The crispy, treatsy parts of it look less, what do you call it? Less shiny. Let me bring up the light again a little. Yeah. So it looks good. It definitely looks good. Here you can see a bit of the gloss and the non-gloss and everything of that. So that all worked out well. So back to our web browser. So of note, I'm seeing not on this website, on the official Disney Store website. So they've gotten back to calling it the Disney Store rather than, I forget what they called it before. But yeah. Oh yeah, it was Shop Disney. And then they killed all the Disney stores, and now they're calling it the Disney Store to hopefully, I don't know, make people like it again. So there's also a different version of Disney Ily, which is, so this is Ily Forever, right? Yeah, so Forever seems to be the smaller ones. But I don't see the bigger ones here, because there is bigger dolls. I'm very curious where those are. So Target started having, as they killed don't do that, guys. Yeah, started having a deal with Disney when they killed all of their stores. And that was to have like mini Disney stores in their stores. Now you'll see Disney Ily. See, these were the ones that I thought were Disney Forever, was the bigger ones. I'm all confused. I guess they're both forever? Alright. But you'll see here that we have these ones, these ones are the ones that are like the Ursula that I got. And they have the single knee joint. And they don't have the distinctive ears. And these ones are made by Jakks Pacific, and they are just a nicer sort of quality overall. So I don't know. So they have some newer ones coming out, like I said, but they look like they have the other body joints. And if that's the knee, I have to assume the hip is the same, where she's not going to be able to sit. But yeah, I guess these outfits do fit, which is good to know. I thought those were all for the bigger ones. Disney store at Target, there you go. Shows it right there. "15 seconds of cute." Which has nothing to do with these dolls. But yeah, they also have these bigger dolls, which also have the inset eyes, which I think are some of the cutest actual dolls I've seen at the 18-inch scale. I am not particularly fond of the non-expressive faces of the American Girl dolls. They don't appeal to me. So yeah, go figure. I like these ones a lot better. Let me see, I lost my chat. Da 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 da. We're here somewhere. Oh goodness, whatever. There we go. So yeah, they're quite pretty. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about with these guys today. As a secondary thought, we have just a few more moments, and I wanted to talk about Dolphy Dream Choice. So Dolphy Dream Choice, I realized that not everyone realizes is available to them when they are abroad in Japan. So there's two places where you can do Dream Choice, Akihabara and Osaka. One is in Tokyo, and Osaka I don't believe is. I gotta remind myself. They even have bilingual videos here that kind of explain how that works. So the cool thing about Dream Choice is this is the reason they allow it to be for foreigners. You leave that day exactly with the doll that you want. You can see exactly how it is. You say, yes, that's what I want, and you leave with it, which is what you want when you're you don't want to deal with international customer service with custom orders on hand-painted dolls. That is not a great way to do it. Let me see if I can add a local video. Let me see. No? I was seeing if we could add my face here just to make it look a little nicer. Add existing camera. I'm just gonna do it live. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna bring us through the frame. Perfect. Amazing. So now I can see things and show you, and you can see me, and everything's wonderful. So these you can, so in comparison, full choice service for the Super Dolphy and the resin dolls, you have to pick everything and then they hand paint that doll, sometimes top to bottom if you're doing body blushing, and you know, they finish off all the seams and everything like that, and then they bring it to you. It can be 2 weeks later, it can be 3 months later, and then they ship it to you. It used to be they would allow you one redo for free. Obviously that doesn't work very well in international shipping. It's one of the reasons why they frowned upon using proxies in order to order them. Neither store has English language staff. I should read the full thing. Ashmore is here. The website is a little behind times. That'll require a little bit more time for reservations, and neither store has English language staff. Phone reservations. Yes, I've heard about the requirement for making a reservation. I was also told that if you go in like beginning of the day, you might be able to squeeze an appointment for later that day too. But yeah, you do have to make a reservation. It's not just pop in and get ready. You do have to make a reservation. So, and I would recommend being a global member for that. And it's like very inexpensive. It's like 500 yen or something per year. And then you get to also order things off the global website and take parts in lotteries and like that, things like that off the global website as well. And honestly, with the yen to US dollar right now, it's not a bad idea. I worry right now about them upholding the US site. So here's some cool things about the, just quickly, because we have another fun doll stream coming up in a second with My Lady Disdain channel showing, what do you call it? A mystery box opening from Danny Chu, or a Smart Girl at least. So 3 slots in the morning, 8 in the afternoon. It rarely gets full except on holiday weekends, says Darren Ashmore. That's great. So this is Mini Dolphy Dream Integrated Asexual Type. Is the only way that you get something that looks akin to the boy in MSD size. That's an official Dolphy Dream. The only one. Everything else is a different brand or third-party parts. But you can get it as Dolphy Dream Choice. For the moment, until October, it looks like. Actually, this might change. 10/8. Body 2? Interesting. So I guess they changed over here. So they will now be showing the Mini Dolphy Dream F cubed, as I say it. F to the third. You do have the option of Moshi Ashi. And like other things, certain things are limited to certain locations. Our Dynamite, Sister Boy, Dolphy Dream Pretty, and Dolphy Dream Sister are limited to certain places. So your common doll includes your doll, your eyes with a dream fitter, wigs, which I take to mean a singular wig because plurals don't exist in Japanese, so sometimes that gets weird, and an underwear set. Skin color. You will have one skin color that is a limited color depending on the season. They assume the standard skin color to be the Caucasian-y thing that I am-ish, actually lighter than that. And you get more of a tan. I jokingly said it's kind of like an Irish person with a tan. It's not even, folks' tan actually kind of just looks like my skin tone. If you put me and Maya, who's my resin doll, together, we look like we have the same skin tone, I swear. And then semi-white is during more cold months, which is like, that's definitely like when an Irish person does not see the sun for several months. It's pasty pale. So there is several heads that they have for a dream choice. Some heads are only available not as dream choice, but as decored. And it says it here, DDH 11, 15, and 18. So that's 11. It's not showing them here. So decored is they made a coordinated model. You can buy it there at the show, at the store, and it's all together, picked out, and you get it. There's also outfits that are only on decored that you can get there. So there's an outfit specific that's limited to decored, and the other ones, and it's you buy the whole doll just as it is. You cannot grab that head otherwise. Depending on your type of head, there's going to be styles of paint for your head. And as you can see, just like the bodies, there's certain heads that are Akihabara only. So this becomes very much like picking making an avatar on a MMO. There's certain options, and you get those options, and you're limited to that. So there are ear parts. These were the first two that were introduced. It says spit function adopted, which means it has magnets. That's all. It just means it has magnets. It says SPIT. It's SCHPIT when it's anglicized properly. Now, they did introduce other ears. Okay, these were the ears that came later. These were the first 3 ears that came first. So they originally said only for head 20 and head 21 you can have ear 1, 2, and 3, because they were specifically made to fit those 2 doll heads in the similar way that they did with the fairy heads previously with the resin. So they did that, but everybody wanted them, so then they designed these 2 other ears. Some of these, they say that you can actually purchase multiples, but it didn't mention here if you can order multiples of the ears. I'll see if it mentions it anywhere else, but I certainly wish I could go home with every single ear option. Especially these ones are sculpted really well and cute, but I like these droopy ones. It definitely reminds me of Phantasy Star Online a bit, which is very, very cool. Doll point. Is that the kanji for Akihabara? Let me see. Kanji. Osaka. Okay, and that means that's the kanji for Akihabara, which has that little fire. And this has big, which makes sense for Osaka. I think it's just saying in general you can only get them from that. Now these ones are saying Dolphy, so these ones are Dolphy Dream Choice and Decord only here. These ones you can get at Doll Point, but the ones down here you can only get through the Dream Choice or Decord. So you can order up to 2 additional limited animatic eyes. So you come with one with the fitter, And then you can buy up to 2 extra types. So the limited ones is these ones. T-type, W-type, X-type. So these are the ones that are limited for Dolphy Dream Choice. Dream Fitter is some foam, and you can actually just move the eyes left and right with a little a little thing that pushes the eyes left and right, so you can actually change where they're looking without opening the head, which is nice. Same idea with the wigs. So wigs here, it makes more sense on this guide by Jade Pixel. They translated it thankfully for us, and they have lots and lots of demo pictures. But the guide below is from Volks. Wigs with a black dot can be purchased over the counter without a Dream Choice doll. Wigs with a double circle are Akiba doll point only. And then empty circle wigs are all doll point locations. So coming back to here, this would be, so it's basically like there's 2 colors, the yellow and the purple, that are doll point Akiba only, and then all these circle ones are going to be Dream Choice only, essentially. You can see all the lovely things, including some boy cuts, which is great. And once again, when ordering Dream Choice, you can order up to 2 additional wigs. And once again, limited edition wigs. So they're calling the W1K, W3K, 6, 15B, 17, 18, 24, and 25. So depending on the wig you choose, it's more or less money, which is interesting. So it's nice because with the Dream Choice, you have a lot of different faces you can kind of do here, which is really fun. If you take a look at the Jade Pixel guide, you can see that you can even see examples of each standard face-up. You can see this narrow-eyed boy looks quite fabulous, and I think it's one of the best sculpts, and I wish they would just release that as a standard release head, because they don't have a standard release boy. Why don't they have a standard release boy? Then they have this boy, which has kind of like a chubby face, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like the top lip should be protruding as much. It just feels like his face has a weird proportion, but maybe it looks better in person. So my favorite at the moment is, so I think it was 20 and 21. Which were the ones that went with the fun ears? DDH 20 and 21 heads, right. So I do kind of want one of those because I love me my fairy types. And this does have that fun little teeth to it, but I feel like the 21 could make a really fun, like, mischievous kind of boy. So this one has like kitty face smile, which is very cute, but this one also has kitty face smile, but it has the less weird worried eyebrows. Here there's actually one picture with the lovely kitty face smile showing the worried eyebrows. I don't like the worried eyebrows. I want the kitty face smile and not worried. I don't know why that's so hard to find. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, and it has the ears too. Aw, that's super cute. It's so cute. So, yeah, that's about it today. 7 is boyish. 7 is like the most versatile head I have ever seen, and I don't know why. Now, the DDH 16 is also very cute too because it has pronounced lips, but they're also a little thinner, and it does a good like teenage girl to Bishonen sort of boy. But yeah, the 7 boop 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 7 I think you can buy from Volks themselves, and it looks so good. Looks really good on the tan too. And here's some examples also. Once again, thank you Jade Pixel for putting together our lovely website. Look at this one with the very nude style lips on the suntan skin, which could very easily be used for a boy too, since the lips aren't as pronounced there. Like if we do, I don't have much more time before another person's stream, and I don't want to overlap here, but I mistyped. No, it got it. No, it didn't. This is funny. You figure how many times I typed this in, I would get it. So checking out their website, once again, it's interesting because they now have their web browser application, but to look at the online store, where's our online store? Online store. Let's see what they have in stock right now, just for funds. Fashion, makeup. Oh, and suddenly English. Standard base body, head, search. Oh, that's nice. It'll show us the full thing rather than just what's in stock. Okay, so we have, and I can just go by this so we don't see doubles in other skin tones. Great. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is actually an interesting shape to me. 6, yep, 7 you can just buy and pay. 8, which was the one I used for Crunchyroll Hime. 9, 10, and then we jump to 22, 27, 28. I'm surprised. I guess these became, makeup design sheet. Oh, neat. Oh, is that something that comes with all of them now? That's neat. This is neat because they're now standard issuance of dolls with like out the lips on them, so you can custom paint them however you want. But anyway, wait, nope, this camera. Yay! Thank you all for popping in for my short little stream as I showed all these things. It was actually Katazua. And look, we have a wonderful cat. We actually have 2 cats on the couch. There we go. Show off the cats. The best part of the stream. Beautiful. You want to see them, not me. So yeah, thank you for enjoying the time as I showed off my lovely Disney dolls that I have purchased and enjoying that time. She is still the best of all of them. The other ones don't hold the candle. She's way too cool. She stands very well, nicely. She sits nicely and everything. And yeah, just like Belle, like she can't sit. And when I tried to make her sit, her legs popped out. Don't worry, Shizu-san. We're all going to pop right on over to the other stream. So don't worry about that. So yeah, if you guys are here, I'm going to put a link right into the chat. We're all going to, if you don't mind rating a stream, we're all going to head right on over to, let's see here. Gonna head to the stream for My Lady Disdain. It's their birthday tomorrow, but they got their doll today, and like hell, they're waiting to open that up. So I'm just gonna copy this, I'm going to put it right in the chat for everybody, which I totally know how to do. And there you go, everybody. As my cat makes sure every single piece of him, top to bottom, is nice and clean, and I do not make any more coupon-driven purchases. Remember to keep on collecting dolls, but keep a budget, and let's go over and raid My Lady Disdain. Have a good night, all.